Scarface, difficult kid, I'm running M16. See what the pain I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my feet. I'm tuning up with street fools. Hammy and knocking out the feet foes. Y'all know my steel, but go without the airplay. I keep some E&J, sitting been up in the stairway. I either on the corner, betting brands with the single champs. Laughing at big sense, trying to sell some broken amps. G-Packs get off quick for that, my niggas talk shit. Reminiscing about the last time the task force fun. Niggas be running through the block. Time to start the revolution. To get your body in for you. Once they caught us off guard, the back was in the glass. I ran like a cheetah with thoughts of an assassin. Pick the back up, your brother's back up. The man spent, that was hitting niggas one red. I made a backflip, heard a future scream. My arm shook the couldn't walk. Gave another squeeze, heard it click. Yo, my shit is up. Try to cock it, and we shoot, now I'm in danger. Finally pulled it back, saw 3 bullets put up in the chamber. So now I'm jetting to the building lobby, and it was full of children. Probably couldn't stay as high as I be. It's like the game ain't the same. Got younger niggas pulling the triggers, bringing fame to their name and playing some corners. Troops without guns, I call it daylight. Stick up kids, they run up on us. 5s and gauges, max and facts, same niggas against the back to back. Stretching your backs and black. There was a snitch on the block, getting niggas hot. So his cash to the price drop. I know it's cracking. Who says he got a smoke nice rock? And if this comes, you bring your customers and measuring plots. But yo, they got a slide on vacation. Inside information keeps large niggas erasing and they bounce passing. It drops too as it does in my breath. I never sleep. The sleep is the guts of death. Beyond the walls of intelligence. Like a fine, I'm thinking crime. When I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm a gangster, drinking my wet holding sticks, making sure the gas get correct, and I step. Investments to stop, someone up the box to sell rocks. When it gun fights, we make a cop for just a nigga. Moving with his finger on the trigger, big enough fingers until my body get bigger. I ain't the type of brother made for you to start testing. Give me a Smith and Wesson, I have niggas undressing. Thinking of cash flow, and shelter. Whenever frustrated, I'm a hot jet delta in the PJs. But when it take place, bullets and sprays. You know, bitches is sprays. Each block is like a maze full of black rats trapped. Plus the hour is back from what I hear in all the stories where my people's go back. I'm living where the nights is jet black. The beats fight to get cracked. I disrespect. I dream like a sit back and laugh like Capone. With drunk strips on, all the legal luxury life. Ranks flooded with stones homes. I got so many rhymes, I don't think I'm too insane. Life is parallel to hell, but I must maintain it be prosperous. No, we live dangerous. Cops could just arrest me, blaming us for hell like hostages. It's only right that I was born to use mics, and the stuff that I write is even tougher than dice. I'm taking rappers to a new plateau, to rap slow. I'm rhyming into vitamin, hell without a capsule. The smooth criminal on beat breaks. Never put me in your box if your shit eats taking. The city never sleeps, full of villains and creeps. That's why I learned to do my hustle, had to stuff with free. I'm an addict for sneakers, 20s of booty and 50s for papers. In the streets I can preach her, I'm well blessed a teacher. And held deep like the words of my breath. I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death. I lay puzzle as I backtracked at earlier times. Nothing's equivalent to the New York state of mind. 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 New York state of mind.
All right. What up, gangsters? Good to see y'all in here this morning. Come to hang out with me for this episode of Gangster Talk. We ain't cutting no corners here. We keeping it straight gangster. We're gonna say what's on our mind. We're gonna say it the way we want to say it because we're proud to be black. We're proud to be gangster. Let's stop being afraid of being who we are. Let's stop being ashamed by the way we talk. Let's stop being ashamed in our own comfortability to be who we are. Who the fuck are they to define who we are? We define who the fuck we are. And if we want to be fucking gangster, then we be fucking gangster. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Kenny Conjo, Bro Rob, Sean Burton, got the Queen in the building. Shout out to the E Nation. Salute to the Black Power Nation. We're going to get into it today. Got a lot of shit to get off my chest. That's why I built this platform called Gangster Talk. Because we're going to keep it real. We don't give a fuck about no political shit. We're going to say what the fuck's on our mind. We don't give a fuck about no educated lames. None of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is a motherfucking verbal war zone. We don't give a fuck over here. We're going to put it down the way we want to put it down. And we're going to definitely, at all times over here, keep it gangster. If you ain't willing to keep it gangster, you don't belong in here. We don't want no cowards in here. This ain't for the faint of heart. This ain't for the motherfucking weak. So if you got a weak motherfucking stomach, I suggest you take some Pepto-Bismol and go lay your ass down somewhere because this ain't for you. What's going on, Auntie? All right, you know, let's get to it, man. We all know what happened to George Floyd. Ain't nobody got to keep talking about it. Here's the problem I'm having. All this so-called fake-ass support coming out of nowhere from known motherfucking coons. Coons. Foreign motherfuckers who've been taking advantage of our black culture, our rich and amazing black culture. So you want to claim you ain't black, even though you got melanin in your skin, you want to claim you ain't black. When it comes to identification, but you black when you want black people to support the music that you've appropriated from our culture. I.e. China Mac, you fake ass Bruce Lee. You fake ass black supporter. How about motherfucking China Mac? A fucking racist talking about other races. Cardi B. With your fake Taco Bravo eating ass. All of a sudden, you supporting us? Why? Because you're afraid niggas ain't getting the stimulus check, so they can go out and buy your motherfucking appropriated music? China Mac, why the fuck? Why all of a sudden you motherfuckers are down with black people when you weren't down with us before? Motherfucker asked you if you was black, you was like, what the fuck is that? I ain't never heard of that. Well, you know black is a color. Oh, it's a color? Now all of a sudden you know what the color mean. Now all of a sudden you want to be black. Why? You afraid niggas is out of work, they can't buy your music? And China Black or Mac, fake black, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Just because you grew up in motherfucking New York don't make you black. And I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers like you appropriating our culture. You only cool with black people when you want us to buy your latest motherfucking album. You don't stand up for black people. I've seen your motherfucking work. You don't stand up for us, motherfucker. You stand against us. And anybody black supporting you is a goddamn fool. Same thing with you too, Cardi B. And all you, the rest of you motherfuckers who think you gangster, who think you black. Because it puts money in your pocket. Now that the shit done hit the fan, the goddamn curtains done been torn down because Negroes done had enough and motherfuckers is tearing shit up, you're afraid that your money ain't gonna be right. Now all of a sudden you black, you want to be down with black people with all this fake support. Fuck you. Let me say that one more time. Fuck you. You were never with us. We don't need your motherfucker. Matter of fact, you can take your ass over there on the side of the motherfucking races. Where you belong, motherfucker. Because you damn sure don't ride with us. You've never rode with us, but you've only stole from us. You motherfuckers don't ride with us, but you damn sure steal from us. And flaunt it in our motherfucking face like we stupid. They make these punk ass videos about Chinese people. Fuck Chinese people. I'm offended that your motherfucking ass is trying to act like me. Trying to act like my people. You culturally confused motherfucker. And you too, Cardi B. Fuck you too. Were you over here not too long ago condoning the femininity of black boys? Now all of a sudden you feel for a black man? Man, got the yo. You fake ass phony celebrities with your fake support. You can kiss our natural black ass. Don't come running over here now because all hell done broke loose and you are afraid. Because you see, we ain't got nothing for you but a hard motherfucking dick and bubble gum. See what I'm saying? Don't come over here. We don't know you, motherfucker. That's the problem I got, right? Now I'm no lawyer. Okay? I got a problem between third degree, second degree, and first degree. See, when I did research on this, I realized the law is completely fucked up. No wonder motherfuckers get off. No wonder shit's fucked up. The interpretation of the law is so goddamn crazy. So let's get into that for a second. Hold on, let me check something. Let me get the link out because I do intend to open up the panel for those who want to come and spit some fire today. Anyway, I was looking up third degree. Now, as far as, let's take a look here. Okay, so let's check this first one out here. Now, this is according to Minnesota law, right? This is third degree murder. Whoever causes the death of a person by I'm sorry, okay. Yeah, okay. So whoever causes the death of a person by perpetrating an act intimately dangerous to others or inviting a depraved mind without regard for human life is guilty of murder in the third degree. Someone found guilty faces a prison sentence of no more than 25 years or fine of no more than 40,000 or both. Inviting a depraved mind without regard for human life. You look at second degree, it said whoever causes the death of a human being without intent. How could it be second degree if it doesn't have any intent? If second degree is higher than third degree, then how could they take out the word intent? if you're causing the death of a person, if you're perpetrating an act, right, that's imminently dangerous to others, a depraved mind without regard for human life is guilty of murder in the third degree. So when you look at what, let's stop there for 1 second. When you look at that videotape, right? Okay, and he had his knee on his neck for 8 minutes. Does that demonstrate a depraved mind? Yeah, but it also, to me, demonstrates intent. You see, because when the man was hollering that he couldn't breathe, right, there was no change of action. The knee stayed on the neck. So to me, that's intent. So if that's intent, then why is he being charged with second and third degree? Why was he charged with third degree to begin with? The intent was clearly there. The man said he couldn't breathe. So he intentionally kept his knee on his neck. That's intent. Now I'm sure that he understood that depriving this man of oxygen will eventually kill him. So having that knowledge, to me, that's intent. Now, when you look at first degree murder, they talk about premeditation, right? Let's look at this other part here. Okay. This is what bugs me out here, man. The law is so fucked up. Okay, in most states, first degree murder is defined as an unlawful killing that is both willful and premeditated. Now, willful. So when you have your knee on someone's neck and you are depriving them of oxygen, and oxygen is what we need to survive, and you won't allow them to breathe or take in oxygen so they continue to live, isn't that willful? See, this is fucked up. It's like you got all of these degrees that has bits and pieces of what the other one is supposed to mean. To me, you don't need first, second, and third. It should just be first degree murder. Because he did all of those things. He had a depraved mind. He willfully caused the death of someone else. And he intended to cause the death. He was willful in his actions. So how the hell is he charged with third degree to begin with? And why isn't he charged with first degree murder now? See, I'm not happy with this Negro spiritual shit. See, I'm not trying to hear some, well, you know, thank God we got the charges. No, fuck that. Thank nothing. The man should be charged with first degree murder from the outset. He willfully caused the death of another human being. He was of depraved mind. He had willful intent. Now, here's the thing. The premeditation, right? Is that the monkey wrench and everything? Well, let's define premeditation. Let's see if that's the monkey wrench and everything, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, he displayed all the other things of first degree murder, right? So, premeditation, the action of planning something beforehand. So that's the loophole, right? Because he didn't plan something beforehand, we can't charge him with first degree murder. That's like a get out of jail free card, isn't it? You have all of these other parts of first degree murder. You have willful intent. You have depraved mind. He caused the death of another human being, right? And he did this willfully. You have all of the other prerequisites of first degree murder. But here comes the get out of jail free card. Here comes the hang up. Here comes that one little thing, that little loophole. Premeditation. Well, did he plan? No. Get rid of premeditation. Fuck that. What's up, Black? It's almost impossible in acts like this to tell if someone planned, but that shouldn't stop the fact that they should be charged with first degree murder. What we saw and what people saw around the world is first degree murder. Fuck the premeditation. And we have to stop fighting for shit like this. You black people, we have to stop fighting for the wrong shit. And stop being around corny ass punk Uncle Tom Negroes who tell you violence ain't the answer. Fuck you mean violence ain't the answer. Violence is what defined this goddamn country. Violence is what built this damn country. Violence is what allowed people to take over shit. Fuck you mean violence isn't the answer, motherfucker. People have been using violence since this goddamn country, Earth existed. That cracker used violence all the time to solve a lot of problems, to solve a lot. He getting answers out of violence. Why don't you go over to that cracker and tell him, hey man, violence isn't the answer. He'll look at you like you fucking crazy. Like, what you mean, Negro boy, violence ain't the answer? Look around you. I run and own everything. And I got it through violence. So if violence ain't the answer, how come violence keep answering all of their motherfucking questions? Questions like, hey, can I have this piece of land? Violence says, you sure can. Hey, can I go kill a bunch of these niggas over here? Violence says, you sure can. Hey, can I shoot an unarmed black man? Violence says, you sure can. So what the fuck you mean violence ain't the answer? The cracker been using violence to answer his questions for motherfucking decades. And he's still using violence to answer all of his questions now. So don't come at me with some violence ain't the answer. Don't come at me with some soft ass shit about turn the other goddamn cheek. I don't give a fuck what book it's in. You got to be out of your motherfucking mind to turn your other cheek. Fuck you mean turn the other cheek? Are you insane? It's stupid ass Negroes out here still singing Negro spirituals. What the hell are you singing for? Motherfucker, if singing stopped all this shit, we all be in the goddamn street singing. Niggas, stop singing. It's embarrassing. And you coward ass Uncle Tom niggas. Shut the fuck. Go hide your ass under the bed or in the goddamn closet and stop embarrassing us. Bringing your weak ass out in public, getting on public platform talking about something. This ain't about race. Fuck you mean it ain't about race, nigga? If it ain't about race, then what is it about? Motherfucker, it has always been about race. And until something changes, it's going to continue to be without race. You think George Floyd being murdered isn't about race? Are you out of your motherfucking mind? You niggas are stupid. Willfully ignorant. Cowardly in your way of thinking. Afraid to say what it is. This ain't about race. Kind of fool with melanin in the skin walks around thinking like that. After living in this country for all of these damn years, seeing all of this shit go on, watching Eleanor Bumpers get murdered in cold blood on TV in New York by racist cops. Talking about it ain't about race. You goddamn nigga Charlies, y'all need to take y'all asses somewhere and get out of the motherfucking public light. You're embarrassing us. I don't know what you're cooling for anyway. That cracker don't care nothing about you cooling right now. He's trying to save his own ass. Right now, he got the world turned against him. They burning this shit down. What you gonna do? Help him go put the fire out? Fuck you gonna do? Fly in with your nigga Charlie Cape? White man, here I come to save the day. Nigga Charlie is on the way. Is that where we are now? Is that where we at?
I hope not.
Oh, hey, Dame.
Hey.
Let me finish my rant, okay? You hold off there for a minute, all right? Then I'll bring you in, okay? All right, so, hey, Khadija, how you doing, sweetheart? So this is where we at now. You have fake ass support out here. Rappers who do nothing but, foreign rappers who do nothing but appropriate our culture. Want to be black when they want financial support. And we got a fucked up law. The way the law is interpreted so fucked up. It's hard to charge a motherfucker with anything. When you look at everything in that damn video, it all says first degree murder. But the goddamn loophole is premeditation. We got to fight for that, man. Fuck premeditation. If you are willingly killing someone, that should be first degree murder. Why is he not charged with first degree murder? He willfully caused the death of another person. He was of depraved mind. He had willful intent. He intended to keep his knee on that man's neck until his life passed. That is first degree murder. I don't hear nothing about no third degree. Why are degrees anyway? I'll tell you why. Because the white man can't trust his own sister. He put in all these loopholes so he can go around here and get away with breaking his own law. Hey, August Dreams, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm sick of you motherfucking, yo, man, you niggas, you sissy bims, y'all need to get ahead, bro. Seriously, man, you niggas look crazy right now. Seriously, caping for Becky out there fighting for niggas. What you gonna do now? Yeah, all you motherfuckers that's caping for Becky over the black woman, check this out. Becky trying to get some black point. Becky out there on the front lines fighting with black folk. What you gonna do now? You don't like black people, remember? Well, your precious Becky out there trying to get in good with black folk. Shouldn't you be out there with her? Since you love Becky so much, I mean, you like throwing your life away for her any other time. Why not now? At least it'll be for a good cause. You be fighting for black and brown people all over the world. Becky tried to get some black points. How come you ain't out there with her? Isn't that your girl? Isn't that the one you put over black women? Well, she out there right now throwing Molotov cocktails at cracker cops, talking about no justice, no peace, talking about Black Lives Matter, throwing herself in front of officers who are beating up white black boys. She getting down with it, motherfucker. She getting busting her motherfucking mouth. Where you niggas at? Where you 60-bit niggas that your girl is out there putting in work? So you gonna tell me that she's more of a man than you? Shouldn't you be out there on the front lines with her? She's fighting for black people right now. I know you hate black people, right? Oh, wait a minute. Are you going to disown Becky because she's fighting for black people right now? Are you going to stop putting her pictures up? You're going to stop praising her right now? Ew! She's fighting for black people. Ew! What you gonna do, Nicholas? Your girl is out there fighting for black people, trying to get black points. Okay? What y'all niggas gonna do? Because y'all look like bitches now. Y'all look like bitches now. Y'all look like straight bitches now. Okay? Y'all may as well go put on some goddamn dresses. Okay? Because the woman that you put over the black woman, Becky, she out there fighting alongside the black woman right now. Where you niggas at? What you niggas at? Are y'all in the house burping the babies? Are y'all barefoot and pregnant? You niggas barefoot and pregnant right now. Dang. Dang.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was laughing. You had me laughing.
Everybody, this is my co-host, Dame Frankie. Dame, jump in here. Are these niggas barefoot and pregnant? Becky out there fighting.
Oh, well, they might as well be. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
It's just too funny.
Wait, brother. Listen, they caving for Becky over the black woman, right? But Becky got her ass on the front line right now, taking the ass whooping. Where you niggas at? Are you in the house barefoot and pregnant? You gonna let Becky show you up? You gonna let Becky be more of a man than you? Y'all need to get y'all punk asses out on that motherfucking front line and get your ass whooped along with your Becky.
Yeah.
And what if she come back and start whooping y'all asses? Then what? So imagine Becky come back and whoop your ass and you call the police. What do you think's gonna happen when police show up?
Is they gonna arrest him?
Yeah.
Because even though
They
Becky's
might-
out there,
They might arrest Becky for domestic abuse. Go ahead, Dane.
nah, they're not gonna arrest Becky for domestic abuse. Even though she's out there beating a cop behind, they still gonna protect her. They're gonna be gentle and nice. They ain't gonna put the cuffs on too tight. They gonna even flirt with her on the way to the paddy wagon. I seen
Yeah,
it.
but here's my problem though, right? They caping for Becky. They say they praising Becky, and they don't like black people. But Becky out here fighting for black people right now. So what? Y'all don't like Becky anymore?
Oh, well, they might move to Latina or
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to
Latino.
know, if Sissy Bims, how y'all feel about Becky now? And you can't go back to black women. Don't even try that. What y'all gonna do now? You can't go to the Asian woman. She hiding out because of Corona. Ling Ling out here hiding under cars and shit. She trying not to be seen because everybody thinks she got the goddamn coronavirus. So you can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with Ling Ling. Hell, you got to find Ling Ling first. She may be hiding in a bowl of rice, some motherfucking well, who knows? So what you gonna do now? You can't go back to the black woman. Yo, Becky done jumped ship. She out here on the front lines fighting for black folk. You don't like black people, so you must now don't like Becky, right? So where you gonna go now? And you can't fuck with Mei Ling. She out there hiding bowls of rice and shit. You can't even find her. Where you going now? Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Hey, but her son, maybe her older, will help keep the racist cops. Go ahead, Dane.
Nah, the worst thing they doing is Becky can't do no wrong in their eyes. They trying to show how she's showing more support for black men than black women. They ignore the fact that black women been out there from the beginning. Yeah. So they go just like, you see, I told you. Nah, but they're gonna do it from behind the computer, way back home, not on the front line. Yeah, and besides, Becky ain't doing it for no black man. She's doing it for herself. She's doing it because she thinks it's fun. She's doing it because she's trying to prove she ain't racist. She's doing it because she's trying to irritate some family member. Or she's doing it for all kind of reasons, all of her own. Chance to get back at the man. The white man. And besides, she has no fear. She's protected.
No, but I'm just saying though, like you know, you got some sissy bims who are married to, Ling Ling, right? Now Ling Ling right now, she's being discriminated against. So, what? I mean, when you take the wife out, what you got to disguise or what you got her looking like a stick of bamboo? How you getting her around? You know what I'm saying? And so, my thing is, when you have fake support, we have fake support, black people, and don't fall for it. Don't listen to these celebrities all of a sudden having to change their heart. Now, don't get me wrong, people can change, but certain people I just don't have no faith in, like China Black or China Mac, China Whack, whatever the fuck you want to call himself, Cardi B. Are you serious? You know that, Rob, man. Come up and keep it gangster, my brother. Let me throw the link in. Yeah, if anybody come up here, you know the rules. Keep it gangster. This is gangster talk. Keep it gangster. There go the link. If anybody want to come on up. Come on up. Get it off your chest the way you want to say it. Fuck being politically correct. That's what this platform is for. We should keep it straight gangster up here. That's right, 100 miles. But shit, these niggas ain't even running, Rob. These niggas are sitting. Niggas are 100 miles of sitting. Or 100 hours of sitting. They sitting on YouTube. We need to change that from 100 miles of running to 100 miles of sitting.
Yeah, but Cardi B is only up there because the father of her child is black, and now all of a sudden she's thinking about it. She don't consider herself black. She don't
Wait a minute. I thought she was with Bruno Mars.
She was okay. She think because she the father of her child is black that she's black people. or that she could solely speak for black people. But my child is black. Please, you've been hating on black women for years. You can't love the black man and hate the black woman he comes from.
I know. Hold on a bit. Let's welcome to the panel. First time on Gangster Talk. Brother Rob, what's going on, my brother?
Man, what's happening, family? What's happening? You can hear me clearly?
Yeah, man, we got you.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Yeah, man. I was listening to you, man, and I'm so very happy, bro, that you took the time this morning to say it out loud. Man, now ain't the time to be talking that gender shit, that feminist shit, all that goofy shit, bro. Hey, if motherfucker don't realize that now is the time, when is you gonna see it?
Exactly.
I don't understand how you know, cause we've been preaching this black first shit forever, bro. I don't see how you don't see how now is the time to be thinking black first.
That's right.
If the COVID-19, if that shit didn't prove it to you enough, here it is. We don't fucking go to Europe. Niggas ain't in fucking Wuhan, China, nigga. And if you don't see that 1/3 of the deaths of this shit affect our people before this shit even happened, if you don't see that we needed a black first perspective mentality at that point, well, okay, then the shit hit the fan, right? Ahmaud Arbery, his motherfucking mama just put him in the grave, man. And them white ass crackers wouldn't have never been charged without that fucking video.
That's right.
Oh, we wasn't outraged. We didn't start tearing shit down because of that, though. Okay. We switch it to a motherfucking month later. Literally, nigga, a month later. Breonna Taylor and her guy, they in the crib. They serve a no-knock warrant. Kill this lady in her motherfucking house, bro. We don't tear shit up for that. We don't tear shit up for that. Okay. Then on the fucking holiday, G. All right, keep it fucking mind. Keep it fucking mind. It's the fucking holiday. This man, George Floyd, is in the fucking grocery store trying to buy something. He got a bad bill. Now, it didn't happen to me before, G. They ain't never called the police on me for passing a bad bill. You know, a motherfucker gets slick, you stay in the hood, a motherfucker gets slick, hey, you got change for a 20, he hit you with a bad motherfucking soap up, you try to go, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never had the police called on me for that shit, bro. It happened to me twice, right? Mm-hmm. Usually, the patron just keep the motherfucking bill and say, do you got another way to pay? No, that's not what happened. They call the motherfucking police. Okay, all right. You know, they tried to go with the fucking playbook. He was resisting arrest and all of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that a black man that owned the store had a video, and even if we didn't have the sister video that was standing there, we would have still seen that he wasn't resisting the next fucking day. Came that motherfucking Wednesday. But okay, we got the sister video. Alright, and so this is where I want people to see how the fucking universe is speaking to us. How the creator is speaking to us. Okay, who taking the video? A sister. Now we call our sisters all type of fucking names. Hyenas and fucking, they tearing the community. It's all they fucking fault.
Yeah, call them arcade.
It's a sister begging for his life. It's the one that took the video and she getting death threats after she done motherfucking turned the video over to whoever she turned it over to. She getting
Now
motherfuckers.
it should be now. Hold on. Let me interrupt you. Now check this out. If that racist ass cracker who murdered that man in cold blood got 100 motherfuckers protecting his house, there should be 1,000 motherfucking niggas protecting that sister. There should be
Exactly.
1,000 niggas around her house.
Exactly. 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 And as I keep building on it, right, I'm just showing the symmetry, the irony of all these fucking talking points and how they've been destroyed over the course of a month and a half, right? All our sisters hyenas, they ain't about shit. She don't know George Floyd. She just walking down the street and she see her brother and she concerned about him. And so she stopped and she started begging for his life. Oh, black men weak as hell. Black men ain't gonna do nothing. Black men really. There go another brother calling these motherfucking murderers bitches to their face and begging for his life. Man, I wish I was there. But anyway, cause I know our brother would have been motherfucking, hey, on God, bro. On everything good, nigga. Now I know I'm just one man. But had I been there on that Memorial Day on Chicago and 38th or whatever the fuck street it was, please understand, nigga, I would have, it ain't no way that man would be dead right now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. And then they be highlighting the Asian community. Oh, they got high morals and values. Here go the Asian motherfucker protecting the death scene, bro. Protecting the murder scene. Move the fuck back and all this type of weak ass shit. Right? Then the sisters talking about we gonna go to white men. Some of our crazy ass sisters talking about they gonna go to white men. Keep in mind, sister, you might get a Derek Chevron. You might get one of them motherfuckers. You might get the white boy that came out the store talking about he trying to help out the situation. You see, this is how all these talking points is being destroyed. Destroyed. Oh man, the system, hey, it's gonna work for us. The white man, he ain't your problem right now. Oh, okay. After we clearly seen that our brother was murdered on video in front of us, everybody in the world seen it, our baby seen it too. Keep that fucking in mind. Keep that deep in your mind. Our baby seen that too. Yeah, what did DA say Thursday? I don't see enough to prosecute. I don't see it. And then the next thing you know, he come out with 3rd-degree manslaughter the next day after the shit go up. Talking about they got belief in the system. Please understand something, y'all. White supremacy, right? The system worked for that shit. And shit had to be destroyed in order to rebuild something that's more equitable. For who? For us. So for us, so for any nigga, any black person in the fucking United States of America, if you give a fuck about those things that's being destroyed, keep in mind, you putting those things above numerous black men and women who have been murdered at the hands of a system that wasn't gonna give us justice until we started tearing shit up. Understand that. Maybe we're not looking at this shit the right way. Oh man, all this we destroyed our own community. Nigga, how many stores did we own in that community? None. So when it's time to rebuild, where there's a problem, there's a profit. When we rebuild, make sure that store, that grocery store that go up, we own that shit. That locksmith, we own that shit. The air conditioning, the Midas, the motherfuckers that do the brakes, any fucking thing that you think you need. Make sure that your kinfolk, you find a way to spend some money with your kinfolk. That's what's got to come out of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
When the dust settle, when everybody go back to their little job and they don't have to deal with this shit anyway. Right? When the dust settle, understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how old you are, Max, but look, right, after 92, when we tore shit up for Rodney King, oh, they came
Right.
for us, bro. Hey, the motherfucking police lived on the block, nigga. They
Yep.
lived on the block with us. After the OJ verdict, please understand. They came for us. They came for us. After the Million Man March, nigga. Hey, man, let me tell you something. I knew the first name of the goddamn blue and whites that's how hard they was riding up and down 79th Street. I don't know where other niggas from, bro, but any idea of perceived progress for the black community has always brung them motherfuckers out the woodwork. They coming for us. And I'm ready, Max. That's all I'm saying. I'm ready.
That's right. I hear you, bro.
Man, I'm going to say this and close out, right? I got skin in the game. You see? I got 2 sons. I got nephews. For people that don't know, I work in the education system here in Chicago. It's plenty of young men and young women that I'd have helped. If anything, I don't give a, hey, if a motherfucking police officer trip and fall and hurt one of mine, bro, y'all gonna see me on the news, nigga. I'm not fucking around. I'm just saying it out loud. Hey, look, I'm not looking for trouble, but any of mine, fam, any of mine, I'm riding. That's what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it gangster, right? Some shit you can't say out loud, right? But let's just say I'm gonna be on the news, nigga. I got skin in the game. You bet not come for mine. Any motherfucker. Right. I don't give a fuck who you are. Hey, I'm coming to your door, fam. And I ain't just coming for you. Any motherfucker I think retribution might come from, I'm coming for them too. Because now is the time, bro. Now is the time.
Ain't no turning back. This is it. This is the opportunity to set shit straight. If you're a motherfucking coward, get the fuck out of our way. Ain't no turning back. Sick of you coward ass niggas. And you know what? This Breonna Taylor, I'm just hearing about this. I think because I've been working, man. I run my own business, so I haven't been watching the news. I'm just hearing about Breonna Taylor. The woman, the sister that was murdered from the no-knock warrants. Mm-hmm. These police officers, this motherfucking Gestapo, they done turned into a goddamn, this is organized crime. They get to go kick in your motherfucking doors, shoot you, and they're protected by these corrupted laws. We got to stop fighting for the wrong shit. We got to start fighting for this shit. Get these goddamn corrupted laws. If they don't fucking change them, then we change them. The power's in the people. The power's not in these goddamn politicians. You got the motherfucking power. You only do this shit because you lay down and allow it to happen. You don't speak up. You don't fight. You don't turn up. You don't do shit. So they run a motherfucking muck on you. Hopefully right now, this is the turning point. And it's going to keep turning as more and more people come out and start putting action into play. So we've been talking long enough. I don't want to hear about no more talking. I'm no longer swayed or moved by motherfuckers like Michael Eric Dyson. pacifiers who get on fucking CNN and pacify us with this political bullshit. Enough of that. Miss me with that. There ain't no more talking. It is about action.
Man, correct. I say this too, right? At the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, people have to look at this rationally. This shit is chess, it's not checkers. This shit chess. And even pawns. You can move pawns into a position to get checkmate. We gotta understand what war is, right? Our friends gonna be our friends forever, right? Then you got allies. These are people that maybe they can be on your side for a while, but you know, hey, they not a friend. You know what I'm saying? You just using them for war, right? Straight up and down, ain't no feelings, right? And then last but not least, you got your open enemy. That's what you got. We've been fighting this a long time. We've been fighting this so long that some of the people that's supposedly on our side, they know we in the war, but they don't even know who to fucking point at. You know? They don't even know who to fucking point at, bro. When you let ask they ass about a solution. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. No solution having that. Like, man, bro, I got 1,000 solutions, right? But number one, now that we got the political will, we need to get a federal, state, and a local law passed to where the consequences are dire for a police officer to use excessive force, or that excessive force lead to death. The consequences have to be dire. You ever Mac, you ever been out, you know that you're about to, miss curfew. Your daddy said, hey man, if you miss that shit again, you gonna get fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, what do? You just stay on out like, fuck it, I know I'm going to get fucked up. I know I am. And you just go ahead, ride that shit out, and then take your consequences when it's time to go in the crib.
Mm-hmm.
We shying away from a motherfucker getting their consequences, dog. They did what they did. History tell the story, nigga. We can't play Big Mama and be, oh, watch out for him now, Fuck that. Fuck that. It's time for a motherfucker to get their ass whooped, bro.
No doubt.
And they need to know that shit can't happen again. And
that's right.
The consequences gonna be dire. I'm gonna tell you where we went wrong. Now, we on a public forum. Right? I'm going to tell you where we went wrong at, though, right? George Zimmerman. You see, if somehow, some way, some universal consequences was handed out for what he did, a motherfucker would have thought second, third time before they go chasing the motherfucker. Mm-hmm. That's what should have, some consequences should have been divvied out. It was a story in the news. A motherfucking white mob went to a lady house, knocked on the door looking for her son because of some shit they thought he did. We got to see this shit for what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be afraid of our power. Understand, black man, when you walk in the room, from here on out, a motherfucker gonna be nervous now. Damn, is he mad about them? You know what I'm saying? Is he angry black man? Hey, I let everybody know it ain't no qualms about that shit. I let everybody know I'm an angry black man. I let motherfuckers know in the dope, G. And so just in case You try to be a loving individual and get along with everybody. They nervous about your presence now, nigga. Understand that. Understand that. That's what they've been nervous about since 1865. Retribution. That's why they kept attacking us. They want to beat us to the punch. Understand that. That's what this shit about. That's what this shit about, bro. They've been nervous that we motherfucker gonna be seeking retribution for the way they did us. So they've been trying to beat us to the punch. And we allowed them to motherfucking do it forever. I'm like you said, man, I hope that this the turning point, G. I'm hoping
Turning
that
point.
I'ma shut up, man. I'ma shut up.
Nah, Dad, keep riding, brother. You rolling.
Yeah, man. I'm
with
just
you.
man, bro. It's so many things, you know what I'm saying, that I can say about this, bro. This the same shit we've been preaching for years. Years. You still see people misrepresenting the civil rights movement like motherfuckers was just laying down and we shall over, and that's the only thing that happened.
Yeah, man, you got niggas singing, bro.
Like
That
that's
shit
the
is
only
in
thing
my
that happened.
stomach.
They ain't never heard of Ella Baker speech. They ain't never heard Stokely Carmichael speak. They ain't never heard Robert F. Williams speak. They ain't never heard these people speak. We got a fucked up mentality when it comes to thinking about our own history. We look at our history through these white motherfuckers' eyes.
That's right. Turn the other cheek.
We wasn't never humble about shit. Never. This shit, that was for the fucking media, nigga. With y'all slow ass. Dr. King wasn't no pussy, fam. He wasn't no pussy. Look, they calling his house. They told him they was gonna kill him. They told him they was gonna kill his wife. They was gonna kill his kids. They was gonna catch his wife in a dark alley and rape her. What the fuck you think that nigga was thinking about when he was marching? That's gangster. For a motherfucker to tell you that they gonna kill you and you go exactly where they at. That's gangster, nigga. Understand that?
Gangster.
That's gangster.
Right.
Medgar Evers and them used to sit around they kitchen table talking about how they was gonna get assassinated. That's gangster.
Gangster.
Fannie Lou Hamer. This lady was almost beat to death when she got out of the hospital. She didn't go home, fam. She went to the next voter registration drive. CBS News got all in her face. Miss Hamer, man, you fresh out the hospital. Are you okay? She said, yeah, I'm fine. These people can't hurt me. They say, well, aren't you worried about dying, Miss Hamer? Aren't you worried about dying? She said, if they shoot me, I'ma fall 5 feet 4 inches closer to freedom. That's gangster.
Gangster.
That's gangster.
Gangster.
See, I'm a history teacher, right? This the way I teach our history, bro. We wasn't fucking laying down. We wasn't just fucking marching. Understand that, right? Them fire hoses and them dogs, right? See, people got them images in their mind, right? Do you know who those people were that had those fire hoses and dogs sicked on them? They were the children of the parents who got locked up the night before. And the children led the march. That's gangster.
Gangster.
That's gangster.
Motherfucking gangster.
Our people be wishing. We got a wishbone, fam. That's what the fuck we got. We don't need a wishbone. We need a backbone right now, fam. That's what the fuck we need. We need to go speak truth to power. Tell these motherfuckers, look, Joe, don't Don't say, hey, look, man, I'm sorry about what's happening out there, but we need this and that. Fuck that. Like you said, gangster, bro. Gangster.
Right.
Hey, motherfucker, pass that law, or goddamn it, City Hall gonna be in trouble. And just say it like that and walk out the room. You see what I mean? That shit gangster. Now, you know, I'm from the South Side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's natural. It's natural for me to be aggressive, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. I'm a coach. I'm aggressive by nature. I talk aggressive. I think aggressive. The fuck it is. So it's natural for me. So for people who think, Brother Rob, I'm just talking and you know, man, my record speak for itself. You see? My record speak for itself. Those Mexicans and shit that y'all seen on the news that was shooting at motherfuckers and talking about you ain't gonna come over to the little village and all of that, right? Hey, when I used to work out west, right? I used to work at an alternative school. It's called West Town Academy. It's right near Westerhouse, right? Them the kids that I was so I had the Latin Kings from Little Village and from Humboldt Park. And then I had the Vice Lords and the Souls from out west, all in one school. And, hey, ask me how many fights I had while I was there for 8 years. Ask me how many.
How many?
One. I don't fuck around. Look, right, y'all want to teach some kids? Look, act like you motherfucking got a set and say this. Right? Say this, just like this. I tell you, you don't tell me. That's the step that we gotta take to instill in our kids that we motherfucking rush. That look, the next step in the program is this. You know what I'm saying? All right, shorty. Look, I know you've been tearing shit up and you got some merch and shit. All right, get that off. And then next week, we gonna build this grocery store for this lady. Next week, we gonna cut all the elders' grass. We have to lead, bro. We the OG now. You see? We the OG. We the people. Remember we used to talk about our mama and shit? We in their position now. We in their position. The niggas y'all call Pookies and Ray Rays, I bitch they ass out and make them come to school and make they ass graduate, bro. You heard
That's right.
me? I tell you, you don't tell me.
That's
see,
right.
Our kids, they thrive. They thrive when you teach them in that manner. Look, I got something to tell you. All you have to do is sit down and listen. You see? And look, right? You know this old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Push they fucking head in the water, fam. Oh, a motherfucker start drinking then.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what it is, bro.
You gonna drown, motherfucker.
and the reason why I'm so fucking rough with the shit, right? The reason I'm so rough with the shit is because I know what they up against. They up against a mentality that will call the police and militarize the police against you if they feel like it. If you swimming in a pool and they don't know who you are, they can just call the police and get your ass potentially killed. I know the mentality that they up against. They up against the mentality where if they see that they live on 69th and Everhard, you feel me? They live on 73rd and Blackstone, you feel me? Oh, that's probably a nigga. I ain't gonna hire them. You see? And so I would rather that those children understand what they up against and prepare with purpose than blow smoke up their ass and make them think that we live in a post-racial society and that people fuck with them on they laurels, on what the fuck they actually can do. on their individual fucking achievements and shit like that. Nigga, no. That's not how it go, nigga. Hey, check it out, right? This is how structural racism works in the state of Illinois. I don't know about other motherfuckers if y'all doing the research where y'all live at, right?
Uh-huh.
They gave out motherfucking $700+ million worth of construction contracts on the south side of Chicago alone last year.
Wow.
How much did black contractors get out of $700 million+? A quarter of a fucking million. 200,000, 250,000.
That's nothing.
Subcontracted.
That's 700 million. That's nothing.
Exactly. Subcontracted and probably got another 10, 20 million. If not for
That's like-
Alderman, his name is Alderman Anthony Beal. If not for him and another brother, his name is LaShawn K. Ford. If not for those two men, these black contractors wouldn't have been able to get the 20 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talking about why motherfuckers tearing communities down. They don't own shit.
Exactly. They not tearing nothing down. That's what people don't understand. See, that's the misconception of black people when they riot, right? They keep saying, well, black people are tearing up their own shit. No, they're not. You don't own shit where you live. You can't tear up nothing that you don't have.
Exactly. And then think about their prospects of a job. What if your name is Raheem? Damn. Damn, fam. Your mama named you Raheem? Nigga, if you don't have a degree from fucking Harvard, nigga, and know somebody on the inside, man, come on. We have to deal with what the fuck it is. What it is we're gonna have to be able to employ our own people after this. They don't like the fact that we turning up the turnip cart. You think a motherfucker happy that this shit is happening? You think they happy? We better stop fooling ourselves, man. We better stop fooling ourselves, and we better be prepared to build for ourselves. That would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, fam?
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, if your cell phone broke and you ain't gotta go see some Arab cat. You going up in there to holler at Tamika. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real shit, bro. Your tire blow out. Instead of going to Jose, there go Raheem with the tire shop.
That's right.
Right? Y'all want to get it in Friday, everybody off work, when you go into the liquor store and shit. Right? It ain't some Korean lady sitting behind the counter. That's Baba somebody, mama somebody. You know, baby, don't drink too much. Don't get all right, 4 bottles. That's all y'all need. Yeah, damn. Come on, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Even at the liquor store, the gas station, that's what we need to own. Everything.
Everything. Every motherfucking thing in the neighborhood. Everything.
And there's nothing wrong with that because they own everything in their neighborhood.
And ours.
Yes.
Their neighborhood and ours.
Man, you ever been to Chicago?
Yeah.
Look, right? Chinatown.
I love going to Chicago. I like driving to downtown Chicago, man. I love it.
Next time you come, make sure you let me know, bro. I'll make sure you have a good time, fam.
Okay, man.
Yeah. No, for real.
Okay.
All right. But look, right? Chinatown. The U.S. Post Office. Let me show you how much control they got over their little section of Chicago. The U.S. Post Office deliver all of the mail for Chinatown to one location. And then they have somebody of Asian descent that deliver that mail in Chinatown. They not gonna have
What?
yes, you're not gonna
Well,
be
you know what it's like.
Go
You know
ahead.
what that's like? Because I'm from Jersey, right? I live in Virginia now. I'm originally from Jersey City. In New Jersey, you got a town called Ridgefield, New Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it had a population of about, I don't know, 50, 60,000, maybe a little bit more than that. Everything in that town is written in on Chinese characters. They got their own police force. Everything is Chinese. Nobody in that town speaks English.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in that town is Chinese. Everything is written in fucking kanji, Chinese characters. There's virtually no English in that town or English speaking people unless they are the Chinese people there that learned how to speak English. They even got their own police force. The cars that drive around, they got kanji written on the side of the cars. Chinese characters. They don't even have police, the word police, written in American English. Now, how is that on American soil? You can't find that in China. You can't go in China and find a section or a province in China where everything is English. You won't find that nowhere overseas. But you find that here on American soil, they come over here, take over whole towns, right? Put their culture and their language on our soil, and we have to abide by what they're doing in our own country. What's wrong with that picture?
Hey, just
You don't come to my motherfucking
give me
country
1 second. I'm gonna be
and
right
tell
back.
me
Give me
what the
1
fuck
second.
you gonna do, and then tell me how the fuck I'm gonna react to what the fuck you wanna do. No, it's not the way around. You come to my motherfucking house and you do what the fuck I want you to do, or you get the fuck out of my house. That's the way it's supposed to go. You don't come over here and tell me shit. You don't get to come over here and lay down shit. This is my motherfucking country. This ain't China, motherfucker. This is America. You don't come here and tell us shit. You don't come here and change no motherfucking laws. Tell me I gotta speak another goddamn language. This ain't your country. What's wrong with that picture?
A lot wrong with that picture.
Shout out to Penny Sparks. Yeah, motherfuckers come over here and set up shop. And man, when we go to their place of business, they don't speak our language, but they upset that we don't speak theirs. Nigga, I'm not from El Salvador, motherfucking China. You don't come over here and lay that shit. Hey, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're telling. I always thought that was weird that we have not only Chinese translation for different things, government papers and stuff like that, but Vietnamese. Let me see, what is it? Vietnamese, Spanish, every language but English. But we're an English speaking country.
Hey, hold on, Dane. All right, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. We're gonna continue this powerful build, this powerful discussion. Okay?
Yeah, Max, I'll
In
be
a
right
few
back.
minutes. Yeah. So everybody take a break out of your thoughts. We'll be right back after we drop this little music piece by my man Cool G Rap. We keep it a gangster every time we on here. We'll be back in a few minutes, y'all.
All right. Hey, crew. Yeah. Oh, hey, Belle. Hey, Hassan. Penny.
Dang.
Yes. Yes.
The music is playing.
What's up, Dane?
All right, all right, all right. We are back at Gangster Talk. Thank everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Shout out to some strong people in the chat. Craig Harbor, what's going on? Got the Queen in the building, simply unique, the Queen of the E Nation. Got my brother Crew just joined us on the panel. Shout out to Carly Jane. Gray Regime is in the building. Hoorah. You know, and we are continuing on this powerful bill. Bro Rob is setting it on fire up here. We just got an addition to the panel. My brother CRU Reality is up on the panel. He's also a Chicago brother. Living out there where the white folks at right now. He probably out there ducking and dodging. Right, Crew? You there, Crew? Okay, he'll be back. He's going to give him some libations. So, yeah, you know, we kicking it about fake supporters. You know, we're talking a little bit about the Lord Brother Rob is setting it on fire. Talking about things that are plaguing us in this black community. And this is a turning point. Okay? And we got to keep turning that point until it gets to the point that where we make our presence felt. That we make people understand that this is the end, man. We're not doing this anymore. All this racism shit, you can miss us with all of that. It's time to start standing up and fighting back. Fuck all of this, turn the other cheek, and violence don't solve nothing, and violence ain't the answer. Fuck all of that. As a matter of fact, that's a stupid ass fucking brainwashed white mentality. Violence ain't the answer. Well, if violence ain't the answer, what the fuck is these crackers using it for? If turn the other cheek was so fucking great, how come that white man don't turn the other cheek whenever somebody stepped to him? He ain't turning no goddamn cheek. And when you talk about that kind of mentality, you can go back as far as you want in history. You won't find that mentality no motherfucking way in African history. Nobody running around here thinking about no turn the other cheek, except for brainwashed black people and these fake ass preachers telling you dumb shit that's gonna get you killed, shit that gets you brutalized. Think about it. Turn the other motherfucking cheek while somebody putting their foot in your motherfucking ass or their knee on your neck. So while that man got his knee in that man's neck until his life passed, you got motherfuckers out here talking about violence ain't the answer. Turn the other motherfucking cheek. The fuck out of here. Stop being brainwashed. Stop listening to this bullshit. That's unrealistic. That's not reality. Reality is that violence exists in this world, and violence is what you're going to have to deal with. And if you're going to get the respect that you need in this world, at some point you are going to have to use violence, and you can't be turning the other cheek all the goddamn time. The more you turn the cheek, the more motherfuckers are gonna put their foot in your ass. So, you know, again, this kind of got past me. I'm still learning it right now about Breonna Taylor. I didn't know about this sister who was murdered in cold blood of a no-knock warrant. These police officers are running around here like thugs and gangsters, running down in people's houses, shooting whoever the hell they want to shoot, terrorizing people. We just had a video of a couple of cops terrorizing and beating up a college couple. This is corruption. This is corruption. They done tainted what the police are supposed to be. They're supposed to stand for justice. They're supposed to protect and serve. Not going around protecting any goddamn except their own asses. They're behaving like gang members. If you look at that video of Floyd George being murdered, those cops that were standing there all around, they behaved like fucking thugs. That was a thug mentality. Back in the day, when I went to school, if you was too strong for somebody one-on-one, then people would jump you. So that's basically what happened to George Floyd. He got jumped by some thug-ass cops. And he lost his life. And shout out, and again, I don't want to be insensitive to the sister Breonna Taylor who lost her life by some racist ass crackers who think that they can just go into people's homes and do whatever the fuck they want to do. They have gotten beside themselves with this corrupted law. And I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers getting on CNN, talking all this shit, talking about we need to do this, we need to do that. Well, how come we aren't doing it? If we need to do it, when are we going to start doing it? Yeah, Barack Obama saying some things. But when are we going to start doing what we say needs to be done? We've been talking about what needs to be done now for decades. I haven't seen shit done yet. You got a crazy ass president who fucking thinks he lives back in medieval times. Talking about he wants to call the military. To do what? They have loved ones too in this country. You think they're going to train guns on their own people? You out of your goddamn mind. This man is crazy. But this is what's ruling this country right now. You got crazy ass fucking leaders. The man is a lunatic. So I want to get back to my panel. Everybody up now? Everybody back?
Yeah, I'm back. I have to take a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jump on in, y'all. Jump on in when y'all ready. Go on in.
Well, yeah, I heard you talking about Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Look, right, I really appreciate that he is in office right now. And the reason why is because he is highlighting everything that we've been saying that white folks think behind closed doors. Because he's such a fool, he literally tell us what white people think. He gives us a window into their mentality. So let's think about recent events, right? We have a black man that's choked out on video. The whole world is upset. Protests are sure to come after this, right? Then the protests come, you know what I'm saying? They announced that they got charges and the shit blow up. Then, you know, what's telling is silence. You know what I'm saying? And it was silence from the White House. Oh, this is a terrible thing. But then when he make his official statement, what did he say? Law and order. That's what he was talking about. Fuck George and all that shit. Hey, you niggas can't be tearing our shit up. That's what the fuck white people think of in general. Like him, yeah, we can talk with sweeping generalizations. You know how niggas be, you know, these coon ass niggas talking about some, they're not all like that. Yeah, you probably didn't think that about Drew Brees either.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
It is.
At the end of the day, we have to assume, just like COVID-19, we have to assume that all of their ass is infected with white supremacy until they have proven otherwise.
Hold on one second, Brother Rob.
That we have to do that.
1 second, Brother Rob. Shout out to BGS4 in the building. Thanks for coming by, brother. Appreciate you being in here. Okay, Rob.
That's what it is, man. We have to believe it. We have to believe it. At the end of the day, if we really, we have to understand what's about to happen, right? If we really want some change, oh shit, fam, that means that mass incarceration got to come to an end. If we really want some change. So who the fuck are those lawyers going to be prosecuting and defending now? Who is them fucking judges about to be sentencing? Who the fuck is them parole officers about to be sweating and shit? That mean that, man, I don't want to say millions, thousands of people about to lose their job if we really want change. Them correctional officers about to lose their job because mass incarceration got to come to an end. The court reporter nigga, you see what I'm saying? The nigga that watched the parking lot while you in traffic court, If you don't believe racism exists, go to fucking traffic court one time. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, if we really want change, think about it. We gotta raise up a crop of teachers, black teachers, to teach black kids, because that would be real change. That would be real. You know, your son, your daughter, you literally are gonna have to make sure that they're properly educated, because they might turn into an educator one day. You see? Like if we really want change, that means that somebody's son or somebody's daughter gotta open that store that I was talking about. We done burnt all the shit down. Now we gotta rebuild. That means somebody gotta go into that slot. You can't go back to your factory easy job no more, nigga. You actually gotta get out here and struggle and make a business work. That's what this about. Where are you gonna be at when the dust settles? Well, you see, man, motherfuckers got short memories. Like I mentioned it, any perceived motherfucking progress in the black community has always brought a reaction. Man, I mean, and so if that's the case, we already know that shit coming. Where you gonna be at? What is your role in this shit? You see? You know?
But you see, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. You see, black people don't get involved in this level of politics or law. Mostly when you go to the black community, you don't hear about this stuff, man. You don't hear these conversations being had amongst black people. I always said before that black people don't know how to vote. They just vote for the presidency, and that's pretty much it. Okay, they don't care about Congress, they don't care about the House of Representatives. They don't give a damn about local elections. But these are the people that are making decisions in your life. These are the people that directly affect your life, especially your local politicians. Man, they affect your life more than anything else.
Yeah, I hear it all the time. You know, voting don't do this, voting don't do that. Politics and blah 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 blah. You know, man, fuck politics and blah blah. Politics is the business of spending your tax money. Please understand that. And whether you are involved or not, they still gonna spend your bag. How the fuck you think them street lights come on, nigga? You see? When you down 911, who you think pay for that phone bill? Your tax revenue.
Brother Rob, Craig Harper got a question for you. He's saying that niggas don't even support black businesses. How are we going to rebuild? We got real problems.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate the question. Right? This is a complex problem. And so we need complex solutions. What I mean by that, right? I can't give you a short answer. Right? We need complex solutions. So what am I saying? The first, just the idea. This is just Brother Rob. Now I'm on my solution, motherfucking stoop or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, right? All black kids that's about to graduate from the University of Illinois, University of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we need y'all to put a think tank together for urban development. The first thing we need to do is build a motherfucking urgent care trauma center on the west side and south side of Chicago to deal with this COVID-19, because we know that come the fall, that shit is gonna resurface. That is fucking.
Yeah, let me jump in here real quick, Craig. I don't understand, because there are virtually no businesses in the black community. I haven't seen one black business burn down yet. So where is this happening at the way they're destroying black businesses? Most of the businesses that are in the black communities are either owned by whites or foreigners. Black people barely own any business. Black people barely own a business in our community. And if they do, I'm pretty sure black people aren't I haven't seen any black businesses burned down. I've heard people talking about destroying black businesses. I don't see that. Where's that going on at? Because the communities that I live in the hood right now, amongst a bunch of black people, and damn near every business owned in my hood either owned by Chinese, white folks, or Arabs. I mean, we got some brothers who own maybe an eatery here and there, but all the textile businesses, all of the mechanical businesses, all of the big distribution centers, the supermarkets, either whites or foreigners. So I don't. Where is all of this burning down black businesses? I've heard people say this, but I haven't seen any evidence of that.
Yeah, I mean, we literally have to address the immediate needs of our people. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge concern, bro. We already know that we got trauma, victims on the south side and west side of Chicago due to gun violence. So that's why I'm saying a trauma center, and then they are literally working on a solution, some type of solution for this COVID-19. Because our babies, that's
Okay.
what bro, the next point. Our babies got to go back to school in September. You
Right,
know,
brother. Well, let me interject real quick. Let me ask you a question from the south side. Are they rioting right now on the south side?
are they? No. Most of the rioting and looting, all of that happened Sunday, and things have eerily been quiet since then. I mean, they've had organized peaceful protests after Sunday, but like they had one on King Drive yesterday, and they've had organized peaceful protests, but after Sunday, the looting and rioting has damn near come to a halt.
Right, because the reason I'm asking is Craig Harper is saying that on the south side of Chicago, most of all the businesses are owned by black people. As far as I know, they're not riding on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah,
right?
That's the thing, right? On the south side, we have just a couple of concentrated business areas that primarily everybody goes, right? Roseland was destroyed, but what is Roseland? Roseland is a bunch of Arab-owned shops that you can go and buy a quick fit for the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Liquor stores and currency exchange, stuff
Okay,
like that.
yeah. I hear what you say, but hey, Hoghead Cheese, let me explain something to you, right? You're putting the cart before the horse. Think tanks and all that stuff. First of all, you have to deal with the mentality that you have right now in the present. The mentality you have right now is not geared towards college students, black college students, or black think tanks. You have to repair the broken mentality that you're dealing with now. So if you're not prepared to do that, then I guess you're saying that the hell with this generation of millennials who have a broken mentality, and we're going to wait for the babies to grow up, and we're going to train them. Well, I can't see that happening either, because we don't have enough black men that's training anybody right now. Right now, we have black men that are working against our best interests as black people. So when you're talking about college students, think tanks, we have to create that mentality first. The mentality right now is broken, okay? And it's nowhere near about college or think tanks. See, we got all these fanciful ideas, but we have to be realistic about the mentality of our people and where we're at right now in the present before we start talking about think tanks.
Well, check it out, right? New Era Chicago, along with My Block, My Hood, My City, couple of other organizations, right? They've been building for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And so they ready. And if you notice, the political will, right, is there. Like Disney is talking about giving up money, and you know what I'm saying? All these different companies are talking about throwing seed money towards the black community because of, the situation with our brother George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? That money.
I'm sorry.
My fault. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Hey, Craig, man, I don't follow you, my brother. I don't. Okay, you're saying grocery stores, okay, and black people. Are you saying black people are destroying black grocery stores? Do you have it? I don't see black people tearing up like businesses. I see them burning down foreign businesses. I mean, Walmart and I mean not Walmart, Walgreens and places like that. They're not owned by black people. And most of them grocery stores, if it's not a homegrown green grocers, they're owned by foreigners or Hispanics or Spanish.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you
this is the
where are
time.
you getting this from?
My fault. This is the time where we can think big. It was a sister in Atlanta that opened a grocery store. Man, bro, now's the time where we take some of that seed money, put it behind that sister so that she can have grocery stores nationwide. Now is the
Mm-hmm.
time where we got to look at this. Where there's a problem, it's a profit. You see what I'm saying? Like we can't look at it and say, oh man, shit fucked up and it'll never be fixed. I mean, other people gotta eat too. They need grocery stores too. You know what I'm saying? And so however they got their supply lines, all we really gotta do is mimic them and open a store. It is that easy. That's why Mac's saying that we have to create that mentality. You know,
Right.
it is that easy. It's that easy, bro. Oh, where y'all getting y'all groceries from? Oh, okay. And y'all get y'all fresh fruits from the Northeast, and y'all get y'all meat from the Midwest. Oh, I see y'all get y'all seafood. Oh, y'all got 15 reefers that run. Okay. Well, look, direct some of those reefers here. You know what I'm saying? Refrigerated trucks I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Direct some of those here, direct some of those. It is that easy. All we need is,
Yeah.
supply chain marketing. It is that easy. We just got to put, Craig, what I'm saying to you is that there are people that got urban plans that they've been sitting on for years. My mentor, his name is Revis Fellows, right? He's head of a organization. They trying to turn 79th Street into the Black Mile. They've been working on it ever since Laquan McDonald. That was the concrete thing that we did after Laquan McDonald. After we stopped marching, then we went to 79th Street and started trying to own all the businesses up and down 79th Street from Cottage Grove to West. You see?
Mm-hmm.
When this shit settled, when the dust settled, you gotta have a plan. And that's why I respect and honor my mentor. His name, one more time, his name Revis Fellows. I share him with anybody, man. The man got wonderific ideas for Chicago. And that seed money, bro, we about to put ourselves in position to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, even a pawn can be used to be can be maneuvered to produce checkmate. You know what I'm saying? This shit is chess, man.
Right. You know, again, hardhead cheese. A million black people contributing $100. Look, again, this is the cart before the horse, bro. I'm not sure. Do you not understand what's going on in the community? You gotta look at the mentality of the black people in the community, bro. A lot of these communities, the mentality is broken. You can't just throw all this stuff at people if mentally they're not in the right place to receive or understand what it is that you're trying to give them. You have to fix that first. If you don't, then it's like throwing money out the window. Let it blow away in the wind. I like the ideas, but they're putting the cart before the horse. We need ground zero solutions right now, step-by-step solutions that can build a mentality up, okay, to create what you're talking about.
No
You're
doubt.
not going to get that right now in the hood.
No doubt.
The mentality is too broken. Yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead, Rob.
Now, I was gonna say, man, you are exactly right. The mentality is broken. But
Bro,
the truth be told, though, brother, our people still need stuff. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Our people still need stuff, and although their mentality is broken, we have to meet the immediate needs of the people that's in leadership. So
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm in leadership, right? But what I do is I work with the organizations that provide the solutions. And so while I'm there, then I can hit you with some rhetoric. Right now ain't the time for rhetoric, like you said. But while I'm handing out them supplies, you know, that tissue and them pads, and here goes some bread, here goes some milk, here goes some eggs. And then also, ma'am, if your son about to graduate from high school, here go a website that he can go to.
Hold on, Rob. Let me answer this. Not hoghead cheese. It doesn't. What it takes is somebody with an understanding of what to do step by step. Now we talk about black. You talked about black businesses, right? Most black people aren't trained to recognize black businesses. They're trained to recognize white businesses, right? So they don't support the black businesses that are homegrown right in your community. When you go into the downtown market area, usually you'll see a man or a black woman, even in the malls, you'll see them with a cart, right? And they're selling merchandise, they're selling goods, right? Well, that's actually a black business. You're just trained not to recognize it as a black business. So you don't support it. You see, if you take that man who's selling baseball caps, right, and you buy him out every time he goes down there, then he accumulates the capital to become larger. Once he becomes larger, he gets a storefront. And that's what your trained West Side start to recognize him as a business. But you don't recognize him beforehand. He's been a business all along. You're just trained to see him when he gets to a certain state in business. See, when we have our brothers and sisters out here, we call them peddlers. But these are actually black businesses. If you give them financial support to where they gain the capital to grow bigger and purchase that storefront or rent out that storefront to where they can bring in more merchandise and put people to work in their community, now you're growing your businesses. But basically what you're asking right now is for someone to just make a miracle in the middle of chaos. We have black businesses. We're just not trained to see them as black businesses. We're only trained to see them from a white standpoint of business. If he don't have a storefront, if he's not in a physical building, he's not a business. So if he's on the street selling baseball caps, t-shirts, or whatever, he's a peddler instead of a black business. No, he's a black business. You just don't see him as a black business. That's why you don't support him. We have plenty of black businesses in our community. We don't support them because we don't see them. We're not trained to see them as black businesses.
Yeah, it's the lens. It's the lens that we looking at it. So to add on to what you said, and the mentality or the need to fix. If I'm selling belts and Gucci selling belts, my belt is right next to Gucci. They both made out of leather. The intrinsic or extrinsic value that you put on either product is what we need to fix. You believe Gucci is more valuable because they have a name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you're judging my product against Gucci history. They both made out of leather. You see what I mean? But the white man ice is colder. So it's very hard to explain to somebody that they looking at life through white folks' eyes until they literally see the example that you're telling them. You see what I'm saying? I try to make it very simple. You know what I'm saying? If I got a cow and I got some leather, Gucci, they did the same process. They leathered
Exactly.
from heaven, nigga.
You take a brother like Craig Harper, who sells cupcakes and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he any different than Intimates? Intimates, they sell cupcakes too. But you see, we don't look at Craig Harper as a black business. We look at Intimates as a business.
Exactly.
And that's the way we're trained to see business. See, white people have us thinking the way they want us to think to benefit them.
Right.
Our thinking benefits them in every single way. We have to stop thinking like that.
Right.
When you have these businesses in the community. When you have sisters with cards, brothers with cards for the merchandise, those are black businesses. They black businesses without the financial support. Put the financial support behind them, and you will see them blossom into that storefront.
No doubt.
So they can start hiring their people.
No doubt. Like just to give a real life example, right? There were several. I think it was either 4 or 5 black doctors that opened a trauma unit on the south side, right, of Chicago. It's right off of King Drive. I just can't think of the exact address, right? But if we can't get black folks to go to that hospital, they can't get that insurance money. And if they can't get that insurance money, that means the hospital can't stay open. You see? So this is the reason why we have to support our own businesses, right? Keep in mind, when a black business open, because they're not buying in bulk like Walmart, their prices are going to be slightly higher. Understand that Walmart, the reason they can deliver the prices that they can deliver is because they buying it at a bulk price. You see? So when the black company, when they open their store, yeah, their price is going to be a little bit more, but you can't get mad because you have to understand the dynamic. Walmart already winning. Try to help your brother start winning.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Them little couple of dollars saving, man, you burnt that shit up in gas getting to Walmart.
Exactly. And our homegrown businesses can't compete with the Walmarts because they don't have no support. You see, if we support them, we can level the playing field. See, Walmart has a lot of support, even from black people. We take our support and put it behind our homegrown businesses, then they can compete, they can grow, and then they can compete. They can't compete right now because they don't have our support.
Hey, crew will tell you, bro. Crew will tell you. If I can't do it myself, I'm going to go and try to find a black business I'm going to look to no end. And then, if I can't find a black business, right, to do what I need to do or whatever, right? Let's say, for instance, you got to do some work at my crib or something. I'm going to watch you so intensely and ask you so many questions that I'm going to be able to do that shit after you leave. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. I believe in that shit. If I can't do it myself, in my mind, I feel like a man did it, so I should be able to do it. I literally believe that, bro. I'm putting the 67 Camaro together right now. I can turn my camera on and show you, bro. A motherfucking man built it. I ain't never did body work a day of my life, Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you I'm going to rebuild this fucking car. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's number one. We have to have confidence in our ability to do shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are not as smart as you think. They're not.
Nope.
We can do it. We got everything we need except each other.
That's right.
We got everything we need. This is the most intelligent generation of Africans the world has ever seen. We got everything we need.
And we're trained not to trust each other. See, white people, this is I have a problem with being in their schools because they teach us, they train us to work against ourselves, and they train us to adopt a behavior that benefits them in every way and negative towards us. We don't even trust our own businesses. If you see a black man on the street in downtown Chicago or Newark, New Jersey with a car full of merchandise, you don't trust him. Right away, you think something is wrong. You think that he's shifty, so you don't want to do business with him. But yet you go into one of these white stores or one of these Asian stores where they don't give a fuck about you. For some reason, you trust them. I saw a sister argue with a Chinese man in a Chinese restaurant about a cigarette lighter, right? He cussed them out, called them all kinds of chinks and every goddamn thing because he gave the wrong color lighter, right? She in there, motherfucker, this and that. You gave me the wrong lighter, right? You just sitting there smiling. When she got finished cussing and carrying on, she still brought a motherfucking lighter. Still brought the lighter. Now, some people might say, well, damn, that's a small thing. A lighter ain't nothing but what, $1.50? That's not the point. It's a broken mentality. These people have no respect for you. They do shit to your food. They shoot at you. Yet you still go in there and patronize them. That's a broken mentality. That has to be fixed first before we can start talking about think tanks, before we can start talking about hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars into black businesses. Well, you have to recognize a black business first. How are you going to give hundreds of thousands of dollars to black businesses if you can't recognize them? You got to be able to recognize them first. They're all around us. You just don't pay them any mind because you're blind to. You've been taught to be blind to them. And only to see white and foreign businesses because they have a business model that you've been taught in these white schools. They taught you their business model and how to recognize and support their businesses, not your own. That's why you can't see the businesses, homegrown businesses that are right there in your face in your own neighborhood.
Yeah, hey, Max, I wanted to hop in real quick. I don't know if it's a brother or a sister in the chat. freethegreen.com said that we was talking down about black people. No, please look at this with context. What we are talking about is the mentality that is in our people that needs to be destroyed so that we can build. Right? I don't know.
We self-sabotage ourselves.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been around 5%. Maybe that's what you need to do. Get around some 5%. Right?
Yeah, freedegree.com. Yeah, freedegree.com. The link is right there. You can come up and have a conversation with us, but we ain't got to do this from the chat. Come on up here and speak your mind. There's the link right there. We can have this conversation right now.
Yeah. And I just want to make sure, because if it's a brother, all good. I don't have no problem educating. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you put the link out there.
Come on up.
Because that might be, a provocateur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on up. Come on up. There's the link right there. The StreamYard link is right there. Yeah, come on up. We can have this conversation. We don't do shit from the chat. Ain't no cowards here. We don't know cowardice in here. You got something to say, there's the link. Come on up. We can have that discussion. Ain't nobody gonna beat you up. Yeah. Come on up here and speak your mind. Have this conversation right now.
And we're talking about after what we're gonna do next. What's after this? Although I don't think we should stop the momentum of the protest and uprising, because I think they're trying to pacify us at the moment and try to get us to stop. And I think we should keep pushing until we get some of them laws changed and the books like that no-knock warrant. That no-knock warrant gotta go.
Hold on a second. Yeah, let's welcome to the panel, Craig Harper. What's going on, Craig?
Hey, what's good, fam? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. We got you.
All right, cool. Nah, man, what I was going to say was, I agree with Brother Rob. Brother Rob, I love you, bro. Don't even I got mad love for Brother Rob. Rob from the crib. I'm down here in Atlanta, bro, so. But, and it's a little bit of different dynamic. It's a different dynamic.
Craig. Let's welcome to the panel, freedegree.com. What's up, my brother? Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Well, let Greg Harper go ahead, Harper. Greg, go ahead. We got you. Greg, you there? I think Craig may be having some issues. All right, Free the Green, what's on your mind?
Nah, somebody's supposed to be educating me. I'm here to get educated.
About what?
I don't know. Your boy Clue told Bro Rod, I need some education. I need to be educated. Bro Rod spoke on my comment when I said that y'all went from talking about white people to talking down on black people.
No doubt. Did you hear what I said to that, brother?
Say what now?
I said, did you hear what I said to that, brother?
Nah, I was getting on stream, y'all, after you
All right.
said something. So
So no doubt. I repeat, bro. I repeat. So what I was saying was contextually, the conversation switched to the mentality that we have to address before we start building. Right, the 5%ers. They have a principle. You have to build to destroy or destroy to build. Sometimes you have to destroy some things in order to build properly, right? And so our mentality as consumers, as retailers, right, has to be black first if we really want to build. So we're not talking down to our people. We giving our people some priority. We giving them some direction. We giving them some purpose with them dollars. And we was giving real life examples of Walmart being able to deliver a savings, but that's because they have built an empire. And that black retailers, their prices might be a little higher, and that's because they don't have the buying power of a Walmart. So in short, I mean, that's pretty much what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's basically what it is, G.
okay, I understand that, but that's why I was saying you talking down on black people. Because if you a business owner, you know Walmart corner the market. As a business owner, you should try to corner the market to have prices cheaper for your people, knowing that they ain't got all that money. You know they're gonna go to where it's cheap at. You know, some people make $300 a week. You saying that the prices at a black business may be higher, but just because it's a black business, you may support it. I mean, you have to support it. You can't do that. You a business owner. If you're a business owner, you're supposed to get business money. You're supposed to try to get on Walmart level. Now, if you can't get on Walmart level, you cannot blame the consumers, black, white, Chinese, or whoever. You the business owner. You owning the business. You have to satisfy your customers as a
Freedom,
black
freedom.
business owner. And that's what we don't do. We just say,
Yes,
oh,
sir.
because I'm a black business owner, black people should support me. If you don't have the right products that I want to buy, I'm not going to buy it. I don't care who's selling it.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
but when you do that,
Freedom,
you have
freedom.
that kind of mentality, though. You have that kind of mentality. That's a cool mentality if all things were equal here in this country, but they're not. Everything is severely lopsided. It's not in our face. So that's basically a destructive mentality to have. Because what you're doing is you're lending more support to the people who are already overwhelming your people. So you can't have that mentality. Not today.
How
You
come?
may as well go put a gun to. You may as well put your neck. I mean, your knee on George Floyd's neck as well. In this day and
So
time,
you
with
saying,
the way the mentality
so
is out here today, now I hear what you're saying, but that mentality is destructive today, according to what's going on out here in the world today. We are up against it. So any kind of support that you lend to the other side is against your own people.
well, you might as well move out of America, dog. Everything in
Well,
here,
if that's
you
what you
gonna
want to do,
support
go
other
right on
people.
ahead and do that. But here's the thing, though.
I'm
That
saying, bro.
mentality is self-destructive. You see, if you have that mentality right now, that tells me a couple of things. It tells me that you don't give a damn about what's going on with your people, right?
Nah. See,
And that you're
you
selfish.
mistaken,
It's all
bro.
about you. Because
You
if you're going to
mistaken
sit
me,
up here and
bro.
support Walmart or support these white businesses and these white people who try to run your people on the ground, then you are against your people. Now, that mentality that you have, it works well if all things were equal and balanced. But things aren't equal and balanced. So that mentality doesn't work. It actually becomes self-destructive.
See the difference between me and you? What I would do was, if I was gonna open up a grocery store, I would talk to my community and tell them, hey man, we're trying to open up chains of grocery stores and we need to get on Walmart level. So we need to put money together so we can open up chains of grocery stores to be on Walmart level, that have the prices just as cheap as Walmart, not try to open up just one store. That's the type of
But
level I'm
that,
on. That's the type
All
of
right,
thinking we
yeah,
got.
but that's
Because
the,
Walmart didn't
yeah,
just
but that's
do it
not
by
the, hold on,
themselves.
let me jump on that real quick. At this point in time, with the kind of mentality in our community, that's the wrong kind of conversation to have with the people in the hood. You understand? Because you're putting the cart before the horse. You got to start with one business at a time. You just
No, you
can't come
don't,
to a
bro.
group of
No, you don't.
people who
No,
aren't
you
used
don't.
to, hold on, brother. You can't come to a group of people who aren't used to working together, who aren't used to being unified, who are used to thinking sporadically and all over the goddamn place. You can't come to them right now and say, hey, listen, we need to open up 15,000 stores. That's not going to work, my brother. We got to start. We have to build the mentality that you're looking for. You
Bro,
don't
I
have
see
that
people,
mentality right now.
bro, I see people right now putting money together to get people out of jail. Right now. People who's in those protesters who are going to jail, people are gaining up money together to get them out. So they can get money together to get somebody out of jail. We can get money together, open up a chains of grocery store. But
okay, brother.
the
Look,
benefit have to benefit everybody, not just one person who want to be the head man, who
man,
want to be the next
you
Walmart family.
you
We
you
can't work like that right now, bro.
Okay,
I
okay.
want
Look,
to
look.
help you.
Even Walmart started with just one store. Okay, so you gotta start one store
Man, stop trying to
to
be like
be the model for the rest of the
them white
stores.
people, man. We can't do one store.
Hey, do you under
Well, what if you
bruh,
open
Gotta
up one store in a
bruh,
community where
bruh,
there's not a
do
lot of
you
white
understand?
people at?
Wait,
Come on, man.
bruh, wait a minute. I wanna help you out, okay? I wanna help you out. Maybe you're not familiar with Walmart business model. Are you familiar with Walmart business model?
Well, that's not use Walmart. That's use any business.
Why not use
We can
Walmart?
just cross Walmart
We've
out.
been
I'm just
talking
talking
about
about.
Walmart
I'm
all this
talking
time.
about us as black people.
Hey,
Us
we
as
try
black
to
people,
talk
bro. If
about
we're
us as
gonna come
black
together,
people.
we got to come
Wait a
together in
minute,
all
bruh,
forms, right?
you got to let me get a word or two in, right? Look, why not?
You
Why we
you
can't
asked
use
me a
Walmart?
question, right?
I say why we can't
Go
use
ahead, bro,
Walmart.
Rob. I don't want to disrespect you. Go ahead, bro, Rob. My bad. Go ahead.
I don't feel disrespected. I got real thick skin, right?
That's
I
real.
mean, what business would you say? Because see, any business mean no business to me. You see what I'm saying? So what business would you like to talk about?
Just
If
say
not Walmart,
business.
huh?
Let's say let's say clothing. Let's go to clothing.
Clothing.
Clothing brand.
Clothing. Out of
Right.
all, okay, let's talk about clothing. Let's talk about distribution for clothing. Cause see, that is the key to clothing. If you don't know that, bruh, distribution of the clothing, right, is how they are able to deliver whatever price, you know what I'm saying, you're paying at the store. So, free to green, right? Where do you normally shop to get your clothing?
Where do I normally stop?
Shop.
Talking about like a mall or
SHOP.
something? Like a
Shop.
mall?
The
Like
mall.
a mall,
What
right?
store in the mall do you shop at?
Macy's, Dillard's, shit like that.
Macy's. Okay. Did you know that those same jeans that you paid $100 for in Macy's, they sell them at Ross for $30?
Okay.
Okay. Why did you pay $70 more for them in Macy's?
Come on, bro. I thought we was getting you asking
I'm
me
I'm I'm
what
I'm,
I
I'm
do personally.
describing something to you.
I don't man, we'll get to
Okay,
the
then,
point,
well,
because I
I
don't know
get
where you
straight to
get.
the point then. The reason why you paid more for those same jeans at Macy's that you didn't pay for at Ross, right, is because of extrinsic value. What is extrinsic value, right?
I don't know.
It's
You're
the
gonna have
type
to
of
explain that one
value.
too.
It's the type of value where you're trying to impress somebody that you don't even fucking know with money that you don't have. That's extrinsic value.
Bro, you
Intrinsic value,
really
right?
you
Intrinsic
you
value. Let me explain the difference between intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is, hey, I'm gonna buy my brother jeans because I want to see him be successful. So it's not really about the jeans. It's about the investment of the money. Do you see the different mentality? You're spending $100 at Macy's. Your brother's selling jeans for $50, but you don't want to buy some no-name jeans because you're trying to impress somebody that you don't even fucking know with money that you don't even fucking have.
wait, bro,
That's
you
the
just
type of
said Ross.
mentality. You're not rich, bro. That's
Bro,
why you
you
on this
brought up
motherfucker.
Ross. You brought up
Yeah,
Ross, bro.
you're
That's
not
another
rich, bro.
white
That's why
company.
you on this motherfucker talking to us. At the
That's
end of
another
the day,
white
right?
company, bro.
At the end of the day, that mentality that you got, where you're trying to shop at Macy's because they got quality shit, that's the shit that we need to destroy in order to build a black economy.
Bro, how you see you just put something on me that you don't even know me, bro.
All right, everybody.
You saying I'm trying to
Hold on
impress
for 1
somebody
second.
I
Hold on
because
for
know
1
your
second.
fucking
mentality.
Mason.
Hey, Rob, hold on 1
You,
second.
Like
Hold on
when
1
I got
second,
the
Rob.
jeans on,
Hold on
you
1
act like
second,
when I
Rob.
got the jeans on that somebody.
Hey,
Oh, all right.
hold on 1 second. Welcome to the panel. Your esteemed leader of the Great Regime, my brother, School and Great. What's going on, bro?
This name Maximus and gentlemen on the panel. I hear you talking about they're basically the same argument, the two sides of the same coin. See what bro Rob is talking about, starting small, which is how every business in this country has started. Well, those that are not the multinational corporations, which did not start small, those started as a result of a huge government welfare program in which they were given the money. Now, nobody ever accused them of getting welfare to be an industrial agricultural producer. Nobody ever accused GlaxoSmithKline or Johnson & Johnson of using government welfare to become the top pharmaceutical companies in the world. Nobody ever accused Microsoft of being the biggest tech giant the world has ever seen. Okay. But what you're really talking about is the difference between vertical and horizontal business models. The problem is that small business just doesn't work anymore.
Thank you.
Small business don't work anymore because how it stands is that you're looking at a wealth gap that is so tremendous. The only thing that can fix it is government intervention, in which we get the big contracts and the big grants, the same way that a Walmart, the same way that a Costco, the same way that Target, the same way that GlaxoSmithKline, Johnson & Johnson, McDonald's, all of these corporations that have gotten these major government grants. Didn't have to pay them back. Amazon being another one. Amazon has all but replaced the U.S. Postal Service. The U.S. Postal Service is virtually non-existent because Amazon exists now. Why does Amazon exist? Because your tax money went to Amazon, went to Jeff Bezos to outsource our international mailing system. That's what happened. And if we are to be a truly successful black business, we have to be too big to fail, the same way Amazon is, the same way AIG is, the same way Costco, Home Depot, any of the other major corporations. We have to do that. If you haven't noticed, you look at what happened with the brother that owns the Weather Channel, Byron Allen. Why did he go to sue Comcast in a $10 billion suit? Because Comcast made its money not primarily from selling a good product. Comcast was what you would consider a telecom panhandler. But what happened? The government came in and made all of Comcast systems uniform. And then what happened? Just like what Woodrow Wilson did with the railroads, he made them uniform, and then he turned them back over to Comcast, and then said, "Look, we're going to give you this grant. We want to connect the United States with cable," and that's what they did. Comcast hasn't paid back the government. I mean, the American people, which the government actually is. That was your money. Comcast sends you a $300-400 bill for mediocre service, and you don't even get HBO. But Comcast is too big to fail. So guess who gets the first of the bailouts whenever a time of crisis hits? It's Comcast.
See, now this nigga here is more on my page than what the mother cats was talking about. We got to go big. We can't go small.
No, but see, you're looking at it wrong. This is not a versus, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, and this is what I noticed from a lot of black businesses. They sell mediocre products.
Exactly.
They give you poor service. They want you to buy black from them simply because they're black. And yet they don't even have to know exactly what it is that I'm telling you. Is that we have to have those major corporations. Why is it that you see the majority of black businesses, and we're talking 90% of black businesses, do not expand outside of their own general locale? That is what you would call a horizontal business plan. Sole proprietorship is a horizontal business plan. That is a flat business plan. It employs nobody but the owner itself. All it does is creates another point of sale. And what happens is it redistributes the money from the general populace of black people spending their money there. This was the problem with the black banks. They go and spend their money with this black business. That black business still has to interface white society. And then that money goes into a white bank, reinvest into the white community. Because guess what happens when that black business owner wants to expand? Oh, he doesn't have the credit. He doesn't have the revenue. Why? Because he does not have the government grants. He does not have the government backing. See, we have to create businesses that are too big to fail. That requires capital. And that is the problem that we are having in the black community. We keep trying to scrape up all our peanuts, and it's a good idea. We can do it. We can do it to create one massive business. And we have to think of what business that we want to be in. I know exactly what business we can be in which we can create a massive horizontal business model. Do you know what business that is?
What is it?
Private security. Defense. That is a massive vertical business model. How do we know it's a vertical business model? Well, just look at Eric Prince. Look at any of the major defense contractors. Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, the Academy, formerly known as Blackwater, Titan. Oh, you want to talk about a massive vertical business model? You're talking about putting every black boy into a summer camp every single year whenever they get out of high school. And they go through a boot camp like summer camp every single year. And what you're training them to do at that summer camp is basic soldiering and weapons training. And then you know what you do? You go out and you contract with the businesses so they can protect them. You go out and contract with individual people, our black affluence, so you can protect them. What does that do? That generates more money. What happens then? People see that you have the top security that the world has ever seen. You have the most disciplined soldiers. Now everybody wants in. Everybody wants to be protected by an Earthly Nation soldier, an Evanublis soldier. That's a vertical business model. That is the biggest vertical business model that is out there. It's bigger than even the prisons.
But Cerulean, check it though, bro. What business could we create as black people that could benefit black people the most? Other than security now. I got you on that.
Defense. You want to talk about what can benefit black folk? You want to talk about being able to mobilize black folk in times of crisis like these? There is no better benefit, there is no better business to be in than defense. Why do you think we always say, we need more black folk to join the military? As a matter of fact, in the light of this crisis, there should be 250,000 signups from the black community into the military, especially National Guardsmen. It'd be like 250,000 entrants right now. $250,000. That's how many signups we should have right now.
They got to be black minded too, though, right? Just because they got black skin don't mean they're gonna be beneficial to black people, right?
Oh, they're gonna be black minded. or have you been noticing what's been going on?
I've been noticing how those black cops been treating people too.
You want to know why black cops treat people like that?
Why?
Because they're a minority on most forces.
In Atlanta?
Even in Atlanta. More than 60% of the Atlanta cops all over are white. Black cops are actually spread out in Atlanta.
I didn't know that. I damn sure didn't know that, bro. Man, that's crazy.
They compartmentalize blackness in Atlanta. Why? Because Atlanta is a mostly black city.
Yeah, I didn't think about defense and private security as an angle. I was thinking more along the lines of agriculture. It's a lot of unincorporated land near the Greenwood area in Mississippi. This is a key area in the United States because it is literally connected to 80.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. That style of agriculture, that's a thing of the past. You want to know what the new agriculture is? It's urban farming, indoor agriculture. That means you can grow all year round in no matter what state that you're in.
Yeah, that's real.
Did you know as much as a third of Canada's agricultural well-being comes from indoor farming?
That makes sense because of the weather. That makes sense.
You even have companies.
Hey, bro.
You even have
Hey, my bad. I got to get back to work, man. But it was good chopping up with y'all, man.
No doubt, man. I just brung it to you respectfully, brother. That's all.
Yeah. Both ways. It wasn't no disrespect when I came on. Just some clarity.
No doubt.
And, Max, I see you stepping up your game, Max. I'll be checking you out sometime. You mess me.
All right, we lost
I'm
to me.
talking with your Peter Green. He's
Oh, I appreciate that, brother. Thanks a lot, man.
Now, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah. Y'all keep up. Listen, we gonna get it right, man. We black people, man. We gonna get it right. We gonna make some mistakes. We gonna fall down. We just gotta get back up, man, and dust ourselves off and do what we need to do, man.
See,
So y'all take it easy, man. I gotta get back on this construction site, man, and put some wires together.
here's the reality.
All right.
Here's the reality: is that small black businesses, they are actually locked
Right,
out.
brother?
They are locked out of major demographics. That's why they have such a difficult time expanding. There is no reason why someone like our brother Craig Harper should not have a Tipsy Tulips in every single state, because it is a wonderful product. You see,
Mhm.
there's no reason why to make his company the next Starbucks. Not only is it a wonderful product, it's an outstanding name, Tipsy Tulips.
Yeah, so really, we got a comment in the chat. Yeah, Brother Dota saying that you must infiltrate the military. Huh. How about
Infiltrating that? All you gotta do is join.
Yeah.
There should be 250,000 signees right now, enlistees, enrollees. At least 50 to 60,000 of them should be applying to OCS right now. Say, fuck the college route, go OCS. OCS, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get your 4-year degree. You're going to get commission. Well, about half of you are going to get commission. Some of you may go line, some of you may go staff. And if you don't make the cut as a line or a staff, you end up at least getting an enlistment. Probably or higher. But see, that's the reason why, black the small business model, it doesn't work. As a matter of fact, if you look at the paycheck protection program that was created to combat the COVID-19 business decline, it was put in the hands of the Small Business Administration to manage. And you look at the companies that actually got the money, which we did cover already 2 weeks ago. Were things like credit unions, banks. There were these multi-franchised restaurants, white-owned. They say that the black businesses were only 6% of the applicants. I actually project that there were a great deal more of black applicants, but the problem is that because it was left in the hands of the SBA and not in the hands of the actual federal government, is that those black applications actually went into the trash. You see, that's a list. That should be one of the things that are amongst the list of demands. We want the fucking same grants. We want the same loans. You don't see many black businesses getting $2 billion loans, do you? Well, in New York, Amazon was going to get a $2 billion grant to put a warehouse there, a distribution warehouse. It was going to get $2 billion. I want you to think about that. Only 6% of the applicants that actually received the PPP were black. 6% of that program. 6%. Latino community, their businesses got 2 or 3 times that much. And of course, as you know, white businesses got the overwhelming majority. And who are those white businesses? They're multinational corporations, banks, and other things like that. That's less than half of your proportionate representation of the population. But you know what happens with black business? The first place that is locked out of is getting those grants. See, those grants, they help these companies expand, you know, the same way that Starbucks, it got government grants to be an international chain. Walmart, government grants to be an international chain. Amazon, huge multi-billion-dollar grants from the government to be international chain. AIG, going all the way back to the 30s. Government grants. That's what built AIG. That's what built Microsoft. That's what built Apple Corporation. And I'm going to be real with you. There's not a lot of black folk that has a product as good as Craig's. There ain't a lot of black businesses that has a product as good as Craig's. As a matter of fact, you want to know the collection of the best black products on the market? It's not just the best black products, some of the best products, period, on the market. Do you know where they exist? They exist on a little website called We Buy Black. How many of you ever heard of that website? How many of you ever heard of WeBuyBlack.com? That should be bookmarked in every black person's browser. You want to buy black? Go to We Buy Black. There's no reason why We Buy Black should not be a huge multinational chain like a Walmart or a Costco. And those are not just the best black products. Those are some of the best products, period, on the market. It is the black Amazon thing, Lady Neat. I talked about this.
Right.
I talked about this 4 years ago. We Buy Black should be in every major city. When I'm talking about where there's a huge concentration of black folks, We Buy Black, just like there's a Walmart, wherever there's a huge concentration of black folks. They know how to fleece the dollars off of you. They put the Walmart in your community, right? And you got black businesses around there that you might shop with. And then what happens around just before the first of the month, they run a 1 week sale clear through the first of the month, and it usually lands between the 3rd and the 5th. That's when the sale ends. When they start slashing prices, putting things on clearance, rollbacks. That's what Walmart does. You go and look in the paper. Or you go look on the internet. Oh, so they're doing the rollback sale. They're doing a clearance sale. They hop over here to Walmart.
Yeah, I took care of Oni. All right, Commander. Sorry to cut you short. Everybody, I have to go to work. I would love to keep the stream going, but I got to shut it down. Want to thank everybody for coming, keeping it gangster, keeping it real. talking about the things that we need to talk about, the way we need to talk about them, the way we should talk about them. So I'll see you guys probably tomorrow again. We'll probably have another stream tomorrow night. All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming through. Simply Unique, Dane, the commander himself. Appreciate it, my brother Craig Harper, Free.com, Bro Rob, everybody, man. I want to thank everybody for coming through, and I appreciate your support. All right. So just remember the power's in the people, and we all we got. And we got to fight this thing together, and this is the turning point. There ain't no going back. We got to keep turning. We got to keep turning until things end up in our favor. All right. Anybody want to say anything before we get out of here, Commander Dane?
Okay. Well, I don't think we should stop the momentum, because right now they're in the pacification mode. And if we stop now, we're just giving them what they want, and we won't get the rest of it. There's laws that need to be changed. For example, that no knock warrant gotta go. And we gotta keep their feet to the fire. All that hugging and pacification that's exactly what it is. It's pacification.
Well,
Right, Commander.
well says this. Keep up the good work. Keep up the momentum. The world is looking at you. It's time to make your legal demands. Make them known. Do not let this go into another Barack Obama situation where you're just happy that somebody's acknowledging your pain or your struggle and then not ask or demand anything whatsoever. Barack Obama was not our reparation. In fact, reparations should be on the tip of every black person's tongue right now. Now, back, 2 years ago, even all to 4 years ago, I would say, if you want a comprehensive reparations package, you should be asking for no less or demanding no less than 250 miles coast of coastal land, 250 square miles per, and no less than 100 square miles per state, smaller than Rhode Island. Now, if you add that up, that is that's about a third of the United States, which is comparable to about double what your population is currently. That's room for you to expand to twice the size you are in the next 50 years. Or comparable, about $70 trillion. That is what you're worth. Now, the other thing I would say is that you just seen what happened with the National Guard. Are you telling me that you have no place in the white man's military? Anybody telling you that bullshit, I'll tell you to tell them full of fucking shit. Because those should have been black National Guard. And if you notice, the Secretary of Defense actually came out and ridiculed President Trump. This is the Secretary of Defense, specifically the top man in charge of the military. Whenever we get orders, that's where we get them from. SecDef. Says he does not agree with National Guardsmen being used to supplement police forces. There's no reason why your son should not be pushed. And I'm talking $250,000 a year for the next 5 years, or $100,000 a year for the next 20. You want to make shit change? You have to do shit that is necessary for the change. Military's getting the biggest budget, and whites are continually using racism to push you out of these institutions, to create a racist environment, because the white supremacists told you back in the 1800s that you got no place in the white man's military. And now you got still running around here repeating that in the movie Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
You see, the military is exactly where you need to be. The police force is exactly where you need to be. The Department of Education is exactly where you need to be. It's time to make your demand. You want a pipeline for Black emergency responders because we have already seen evidence. How many decades do you want to go by again? Or you see more evidence that whites cannot be trusted with your security.
All right, man. I gotta get out of here now.
Salute to the nation.
All right, man. All right, rest of the great regime. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming through. We might be back tonight, okay? Because once I get this load delivered, you know, things are still going on out here. We might be back later on tonight. Look forward to come back tonight. Thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. The powers of the people. We out. Oh, and niggas, please stop singing. No more singing, damn it. Peace.
Straight out the fucking dungeons of battle. Fake niggas don't make it back. I don't know how to start this. Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm I be kicking. Musician and composition of pain. I'm like Scarface sniffing cocaine. Holding M16. See the pen, I'm extreme. Now, bullet holes left in my peak holes. Shoot it up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the free throws. Y'all know my stilo, but without the head play. I keep some E&J, sipping pen up in the stairway. I either on the corner betting grand with the CeeLo champs. Laughing at base heads, trying to sell some broken amps. G-Pass get off quick forever, niggas talk shit. Reminiscing about the last time the task force flipped. Niggas be running through the block shooting. Time to start the revolution, catch a body hand for Houston once they caught us off guard. The MAC-10 was in the nest. I ran like a cheetah with thoughts on the your brothers back up, the next bit, lab was hitting, nigga, one ran, I made a backflip, heard a few chicks scream, my arm shook, couldn't run, ain't another squeeze, heard it click, yo, my shit is stuck, trying to cock it, and wait and shoot, now I'm a danger, finally pulled it back and saw 3 bullets caught up in the so now I'm heading to the building lobby, and I was full of chill, probably couldn't see as high as I be, it's like the game ain't the same, got other niggas pulling the trigger.